everyone, Sophie Glenn here, and this is just a refresher course on how to read a ruler. So on the board here, I have a scaled up version of 1 inch, and it's broken up into 1/16 inch increments. Right, so 1/16. So if you see this ruler on the board here, each of these would represent 1/16 of an inch, each of these sections, right? So each of them is essentially 1/16 of an inch. To break that down even further, we can talk about what each of these little tick marks actually represents in terms of the whole 1 inch. So we'll talk about this center one here, and as you can probably guess, it's 1/2 of 1 inch. All right, so we divide this into 2 equally sized sections. This will be 1/2, and this is 1/2. That's where that increment comes from there. Okay, so if we divide this up again, so we're starting from 0 to 1/2. We'll go to this other central tick mark here, and that's representative of 1/4. So 1/2 of 1/2 is equal to 1/4, or 2/4. All right, so 2/4 is equal to 1/2. Okay, erase that. And to break it down again, we go from 0 to 1/4. We have this one, and that would be 1/8. Again, so we have 2 of those 1/8 marks is equal to 1/4. So 1/8 being here, so we have 1, 2, and that's equal to 1/4. So essentially, this is all just broken. If you're going to break the ruler down, it's broken up into half. It's halving itself over and over again, right? And we've already said that these other tick marks are all representative of a 1/16 of an inch, so you can gather that this is 1/16. Working with that same principle of fractional math there. Okay. So if I'm adding 2 fractions together, say I want to add 1/4 and 1/2 plus 1/2. What I'll do in this case is I'll take the denominator that's the highest here and apply that to the 1/2 increment. So instead of saying 1/2, I'll change this to 2/4, so we're working with the same numbered fraction here. And that'll give me 3/4, which would be this increment right here. And to better visualize, we're working from a quarter here, so 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, right? So that's how that's broken down. So we'll do the same thing with a different increment. So say I want to do 1/8 plus 1/2 plus 1/2, right? So again, I'll work with the highest denominator here, so I'll change the 1/2 into 4/8. Just to visualize, so an eighth is here, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's why we get 4/8. And that gives us 5/8. So if I add another eighth onto that, it's this tick mark right here. Okay, so that's bare bones minimum of how to read a ruler. Again, you can do the same principle with 1/16 of an inch increments. So again, if I wanted to do 1/8 plus 1/16, we'll say 1/16 here. So now my 1/16 is my highest number, so I'll change this fraction over to represent 1/16. So 2/16 is the same as 1/8. So that'll give me 3/16. Right, so right here, 3/16. Okay, so that's the essentials of breaking down a ruler. Most rulers you'll come across in a wood shop or a metal shop will be broken down either into 1/8 inch or 1/16 inch increments. So this should cover the bare bones minimum of that. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.